and I will be your host through this tour about the V4 engine made by the Glory team. The developing of internal composition engine began into the middle of 1840, but the real importance of the internal composition engine start with the start of petroleum drilling field. There is three common types of internal composition engine. The first is the engine, the second is flat engine, and the third is inline engine. The most common type used in automobiles is the engine, and it could be in 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, or 8-cylinder. This movie will focus on the studying of the V4 engine used in Puget 405, which made by the Glory team. The Glory team chose to draw a 1400cc Puget 405 V4 engine. In the next slides, a description and comments on the design of the part made by the team members. Crankcase is the body contain the 4-cylinder and it made by casting method. Crankcase is where the piston, crankshaft, and oil pan fixed together. The cc and horsepower of engine could be increased by increasing the height of the cylinder. The crankshaft chooses to transfer the axial motion made by the piston into cylinders from the composition of fuel to rotary motion. Crankshaft had an internal pipe system to transfer the needed fluid like oil to the different engine components. The crankshaft must be made of high-strength material to resist the high torsion and shear stress made on it. Connection rods used to connect the piston with the crankshaft in order to transfer the motion arises from the composition of fuel in the cylinder. The connection rod used also to transfer the fluid from the crank to the piston. The connection rod suffers from tensile and compression. Stress arises from the motion of the piston. Piston is used as open and closed pipe when the fuel burned by the spark generated inside the cylinder. This causes a motion parallel to the wall of cylinder. Pin of piston used to connect the connection rod with the piston head. The piston must be made of high strength and high heat resistance material to resist the huge pressure and heat act on it. The pin of piston must be made of high strength material to resist the shear stress act on it. Oil pan used as a room which cover connection rod and close the engine block from down. Also it contain places to make the connection rod revolve free. The oil pan made of high heat resistance material and it must be from toughness material to Resist seat choking during the car movement. From the other components used in the V4 engine is the crankshaft connectors, one of them used to attach the crankshaft with the crankcase, and the other parts used to attach the crank with the oil pan and the oil pan. The crankshaft connectors must be able to resist high friction force and the high heat inside the engine. And now, with the stress analysis results for some of the main parts of the engine. The stress analysis for the crankcase made of alloy steel show that under a pressure of 400 kilonewton per meter square, the crankcase had maximum stress of 7.5 meganewton per meter square, average stress of 4.4 meganewton per meter square, and maximum displacement of 3 micrometer. The stress analysis for the piston made of alloy steel show that under a pressure of 4 meganewton per meter square on the top of the piston had maximum stress of 18 meganewton per meter square, average stress of 5 meganewton per meter square, maximum displacement of 9 micrometer, and safety a factor of 11.5. The stress analysis for the connection rod made of alloy steel show that under a tensile or compression stress of 30 kilonewton, the connection rod had maximum stress of 360 meganewton per meter square, average stress of 92 meganewton per meter square, maximum displacement of 30 micrometer, and safety a factor of 1.7. And now let's you with a movie that show the explosion and collapse of the engine and demonstrate the motion happen inside the engine with our wishes of spending useful time with us.